forget which button to push.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, guys. How is
Hi, everybody?
How is everyone today? We were kind of laughing because I forgot how to start it up today. You know,
I liked how somebody said that we were a gang of good doers. I'm trying to find who said that. Bunch of good doers.
Good doers. Don't be calling us good doers. Oh, by the way, Debbie is not here right now. She will be coming. She's just handling some stuff. So we will give her some minutes. Whoa, weed addiction. Say it like it's a bad thing. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing.
I'm reading everybody's comments. Hello, everybody.
Everybody. Hello, Lucy, and thank you so much. Ronald, how are you doing? Let's see, Roxanne and Bright Star.
Yeah, it was Prince Charming's mom. She's like, hi, gang of good doers. I love that.
There you go. Delilah. Donnell.
Hi, Gma.
I'm all looking at these questions, getting all sidetracked.
How many Pisces do we have tonight?
We have
Who's a Pisces?
Oh wait, she's a Pisces. Oh. See how it's so. Okay, so Ms. Aragon is, because I can never say her name. You just turned 50. Oh my gosh. So my 50 COVID birthday. So I turned 51. Okay, Sandy, I'm glad I was able to help you out. I don't know what I said. Just the way that spirit works, but good on you. Woo -woo. So yeah, Pisces, we are going to have such an awesome time this month.
We're gonna get some downloads, some upgrades.
A lot of, and there was, and I want to say around my birthday, the 16th. So around that time, there was really some just really heavy concentrating in a different way of looking at things. I could use that. Just saying. So yeah, Pisces, us Pisces people. I think Lisa, you're a Pisces too, right?
So again, I'm gonna be 49. I'm not at 50 quite yet.
I'm gonna be 51.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never know how old I am. I was born in 1972. I was 48 for 3 years. Everyone's like, how old are you? I'm like 48. And I'm like, wait, no, I was 48 last year.
Yeah, Roxanne, I'm a Pisces. So yeah, you know, it was really funny to me because I never was that type of person who really cared about being 50 and didn't make it. I'd never in my head pictured a 50th big bash birthday. I don't know why. It just never was something that I got into. And then when I turned 50, literally it was a COVID 50. So that sucked. So this year, you know, I just want to do something cool, like go to the beach and have a picnic, go see something I've never seen here before. Yeah. So that's kind of laid back. But yeah, so Pisces is going to be, yeah, I don't feel 51 at all.
Sometimes I just feel like I'm 12. I know. Especially when Debbie says Uranus. I love that.
Okay, every time she says Uranus, let me show you something, guys. I just have to show you this. This is so cute. Okay. See if I can. Okay. Can you see it?
Oh, going for a walk.
She's walking her dog.
Oh.
Instagram baby, walking her baby. Yeah, every
So,
time that,
so Karen, we got some. Oh, yeah, we got some big things. Gma has heart surgery tomorrow,
oh, okay.
and she's nervous.
Jima, we will definitely, definitely put you on the list.
Ooh, got goosebumps again today. Got
J-
goosebumps, goosebumps, and goosebumps.
JJ's getting goosebumps on goosebumps.
And then Ronald found out that his sister-in-law had a heart attack this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whew.
And I'm not, here's the thing. I am not saying anything who's passing, who's not passing. Okay. So I want this to be a general statement. Hi, Wayne. Hello, Sonia, Renee. So this is a general statement. It is nothing pointed towards anybody or any family member or anything. Understand that those people, let me just say, Gma, you're going to be fine. Okay. Gma, you're going to be fine. I'm going to say that again. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're going to be fine. Well, and because you have a lot of us praying for you here. So Gma, you're going to be fine. So you just close your ears when I say this, but there will be people that you will hear about, even more. They're saying towards whatever the middle. So they show me 6, 7. So the 6 month, the 7 month, it's going to be during those times and afterwards where you will, because they literally show me the 6th month, the 7th month, and then it has a big line. So all of those, and it has an arrow towards the end of the year. You're going to hear more people of passing away because this is a stagnant energy. And all of you guys in here, you do your work. I mean, you really do. You're opening, you're shining your lights, and you're doing your work. But those people who are stagnant and refuse to open their eyes, those people have no choice. They either come or they don't come. So you'll hear things happening. So it's not shocking to me, that some people are, and that's their wake up call. So Ronald, I mean, I really feel like your sister just got zapped as a wake up call, and it's up to her to kind of do what she needs to do to open her eyes and wake up. So hopefully she'll do her, but you can't lead a horse to water. Well, you can lead a horse to water. You just can't make
Can't
him
make
drink.
it drink.
I'm going to make up my own sayings.
That darn horse.
Darn horse.
Connie Brown says she's done saying hello on the main screen. If you could take her name off.
Oh, that's right. I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just do stuff. Okay.
Rose says that she's getting the vaccine, her first one tomorrow. And Monique, like some healing energy for her mom.
Yeah.
Oh, dialysis. Yeah, my grandmother had to have that. They get very cold. At least my grandmother, she would get very cold with the dialysis.
I would imagine. So for those of you that Debbie will come, she'll be a little bit later. She's dealing with some stuff right now. We were just talking about how Pisces, this is a really good month for us. Around, there's lots of, I think it was lots of business ventures, lots of new things, lots of money coming in. It was a lot of, really positive things. They also talked about, it's really, really important that you realize the only reason this sticks in my head because the 16th. So they said 15th, 16th, somewhere around there is a time for you to kind of, you just see things different. You just look at it different. It's also a time to just kind of watch yourself. Be careful of how and what you say things. That's what stood out. Do you remember anything else, JJ?
I don't. I just remember that it's going to be a super positive month for the Pisces. Like if you're getting a new job, new job, new haircuts. Got a new haircut today.
It does look nice.
It's just good to make some changes because, as far as it just super positive things are coming our way. So yay. So how is everybody feeling? The moon was here. The full moon came to visit. People are getting their vaccines here. Woohoo!
I am not getting a vaccine, mainly because I have too many allergies. And so my doctor said, no, you shall not have the vaccine. So I said, oh, okay.
Yeah. Well,
all right. Well, we're going to.
Ready for the meditation?
Yeah, we're going to pop Debbie in here so she can say hi. And then we will start the meditation. We were just talking, Debbie, about how Pisces, it's a good month. And there's a lot going on. So something happened with Lucian's father-in-law is what I saw. Gma's getting heart surgery tomorrow.
Ronald's sister-in-law.
Ronald's sister-in-law had a heart attack. There's something else, and I'm sorry I forgot the other one. I'm really, really sorry. My brain just went boop.
Hi, T Barb. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so that's all going down right now. It's time to. Okay.
That was really fast. Do you want us to tell you again?
Yeah.
I've been doing things really fast lately, so.
I love it. No, the information came in just fine.
Okay.
But yeah, that. Yeah, like a lot of that's going on right now. But Gma, is she here with us?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Oh, there she is. Hi, Gma.
But I would say Gma's going to be fine.
She's having hearts. Okay, so
yeah.
I just take it easy afterwards, even if you're feeling good. I overdid it. Do you remember, Karen?
Yeah. So even if you feel good, you just take it slowly. And yeah, I would have to go with Debbie. Debbie overdid it and was feeling good, but then it's almost like I'm trying to find my words, like a fake. You feel really good, but then you know what you should what normally you would have the energy for it, you might have half that energy. So don't think you can go wash all the dishes because it ain't going to happen. You know, it's just stagger yourself. Okay, so.
But we lots of love and light. I'm gonna
remember
write that. I'm gonna write those. I'm gonna write everybody down.
Okay, and Lucian, also her ex-father-in-law is passing, so she's requesting some light and love.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys. So for those of you that some of your names are pretty new, I don't remember. And so JJ will talk about her eyes. But
all her things.
All my things.
All your beautiful energy movement.
So I want to go back to Pisces and the upgrades. Understand that some of you might have, I'm literally hearing that some of you may even get light language. And I know it's weird. I got
goosebumps.
I literally just heard someone just chattering away and they're like, what's going to happen? So.
Well, because Debbie and is it Denise?
Denise.
Yeah, you guys have, ooh, I got goosebumps all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are having that class.
Oh, that's Kim.
Yeah.
Oh, Kim.
Yeah. Ian, thank you for your worry, but I literally cannot. There's a bunch of stuff that I'm allergic to in there. So just understand that some of you may be getting light language. So understand you're not going crazy. You don't have to understand it. You just, it's a language only your soul understands. So, okay. So, so let's get going. If you have a problem, if you are the type of person who relaxes and falls asleep, or you're a little tired today, get a little uncomfortable. Okay. But for the rest of us who are okay, get a little comfy. Just get a comfortable position, whether it's sitting down, lying down, whatever you want to do, and just get ready to listen to JJ's meditation. Okay.
Sharon Lee said that she had some light language happen about a month ago, but it hasn't happened since.
Yeah.
Has that class started, Debbie?
No. It starts on March 30th. So there's still some openings. Not many, but there is a few openings left. So if you're interested, you text me. I'm sorry, don't text me.
Text me.
Email me. Debbie, Freebird Spirit. Debbie at Freebird Spirit.
I'll announce it. Debbie
Thank you.
at freebirdspirit.com.
Yes.
Limited spaces available.
Available.
Exactly. So, all right. Well, I'm going to take me out and Debbie out, and then we will see you in a bit.
Aw, Jima, you're so nice. Okay, everybody. Hi. For the new people, my name is JJ. I am a shamanic energy practitioner. I have a light language that comes out that you may or may not understand. It sounds Asian, Native American. It sometimes sounds different to other people. My language changes for the people who actually show up in the chat or energetically come in a little bit later. Like if somebody's watching this on as a recording later, or you're sharing it with somebody, the energy work is still potent, still flowing. If you come back and watch this journey a week from now, you'll still get some good stuff from it. So I also have a yes and no eye. So this is just how spirit communicates with me, and I'm asking like a million questions. And so you'll see me do some weird stuff with my eyes, and sometimes my body moves. I also have, when my light language came through or my heart language came through, I also have sign language, which is really cool. And so you might see me do some symbols. It's similar. I feel like it's similar to Reiki symbols. So today, and if you have any questions afterwards, you can always comment below on Karen's channel, or you can email me at tutaspeaks@gmail.com. And I do have some recordings over on my YouTube channel, which is Tuta Speaks. And I just did a heart meditation for a fragmented heart, calling in. I thought I was calling in pieces of the heart, for when you say those things like a piece of my heart is missing because that person's gone. But what ended up happening, Spirit brought in some information from the beginning of our time to right now, and feeling that in my heart. So there are recordings for you, some journeys, and so you can check that out. Karen Elizabeth is trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't yet, could you please subscribe to Karen's channel and give us a thumbs up too? She really likes that. Okay, today what we're going to be working on is what I think we're going to be working on. When Spirit comes in, they might change it up, but we are going to be working on, so I was seeing inside our physical bodies, like static electricity being shown as like lightning bolts, but it's like this energy that we have inside of us, and it's like crackling. And so I have goosebumps all over today. I think Spirit is just, I don't know who you guys are calling in, or who's here. I don't know. I got goosebumps. I'm all heated up. It's crazy. I'm really excited. Okay. So the static electricity inside of our body, it wants to flow. Let me see. Calling in our calling in our teachers. calling in our teachers, whether it's our inner teachers, it's our inner teachers. We're calling forth our inner teachers. This is that voice, that teacher you have since the beginning of your time to right now, calling in our inner teachers. So close your eyes, take a deep breath. Releasing our day. Releasing our day. I'm just going to check the energy that's outside of us in our light body. We've got this beautiful light body that surrounds our physical body. Whew. They want to light that up a little bit brighter for you to burn off anything that they're showing me a soup, like a stew, and they're showing me how you would like skin off anything from the top that you didn't want there. So it's like we're bubbling up, and they're skimming off the top. That's what they're doing to our light body right now. And they're telling me, since the energy in our body might have that staticky feel, it's just that maybe that doesn't have a place to go. Maybe it's like a big energy. Wow, we're talking really fast tonight. So they're getting the light body ready. Skimming off anything that doesn't belong there. Utana, shewa. Taking a deep breath in. Just feel around you. Kinata. Just imagine that you have this beautiful light body around you. And this light body it comes in, goes out. Kitana yewa. Just play with it to make sure that it's not stuck in one position. Yenana yewa shiwa. This touches people when you're walking down the street. This touches those people first. Energizing the light body. I'm trying to ask them to slow things down. They're just and so for the energy that's inside of us that seems like it's crackling, they're talking about like a grounding stick, like your feet as the grounding stick. They're working on your feet, the bottom of your feet. Seeing your feet on the soil, the nutritious soil. Even there, they're being a little bit picky with if there's any debris that is not soil, like sticks, they're smoothing everything out so you have a good connection. So with your eyes closed, just imagine that your feet are in the most beautiful, nutritious soil. Very fertile. It's like the energy is so big inside of us because it's trying to also connect to something outside of us. So we're going to send some of that energy down, see if the flow can change a little bit. Not that it's bad to have all of that, to have a big energy, but let's see if we can make it a little bit more manageable. Imagine your feet. And remember to go ahead and listen to the language with an open heart. If it helps for you to put your hands over your heart, to listen, they recommend that. Sending the energy through your feet. Some people might send their energy a different way than through the feet. So if this feels like this isn't the place for you, you can also send the energy however you want. So sending the energy through the body. I'm going to keep going with the ground. There's so much information in the soil and the earth. That's where they're going with this. We're like the hollow bone, the conduit. It's so important to open the center. This is like a celebration. This is like a celebration. They're showing me a hollow bone going like this and a hollow bone going like this. It's making an equal-sided cross, and it's so the energy can flow up and down, east to west, all the different directions. So we're taking the information and the energy in, however you see that coming in, and we're also releasing it like a conduit. They're bringing me to the eyes, and they say, they're asking the inner teachers to come in and help you. The grandma who I call Tuta, the teacher, she's coming in and she's helping you with your inner teachers. And it has to do with this eye that is right here above your third eye. It includes your eyes and your ears. Kuina totita yenama shewa kina tau kotana I. Kino ki kote tono. Coming in, opening it up for what's appropriate at this time. Yena tata ye ma shewa ye ma uya ye wa ye. Na tita na shewa wa ye wa ua ye na ta ye wa shewa ye wa. Aye na ta na ye ma shewa ye ma ue ta ye ta ye ta ye ta o tita na she na ma ye wa ta. Aye na ta ta ye ma she ma uka ye wa uita. Aye na ta ye ma she ma oka oka oki. Kuna titana o kitana she na ma o kita. Yenana yewa, ona tatu tana e shewa. Awa na tio tau tio tomo papa kuna na shewa kuna yawa uina ma shina ma yewa. The people that are asking for gifts or fine-tuning or information, yenatu ta ita ushtita kinanana kototana ma papa kuna dita kita ma shina ma yewa. It's being laid out in front of you. Hina titudoma papa kutotanamba papa kushewa shewa yena kita shena oeta yena yewa shewa yena yewa shena ma yewa tutonama papa kita. It's been laid out in front of you. They're decorating it with sweets and flowers and they want to remind you with the upgrade, with the opening of the space between your third eye, your eyes, and your ears, to think of a petal of a flower and all of the information that the petal of the flower receives. It feels the slightest breeze. It feels the tickle of an ant. It feels the rain. It feels the humidity. They're also bringing in the making of the bread, how the grandmother would hold your hands to teach you how to make the bread. That's what your inner teachers will be doing with you. Just be open to it. They're bringing in like the praying mantis. The small ones that have the antennas. Kitana, the big eyes. So seeing more, experiencing more, feeling in a different way, the senses being in a different way. Taking a moment to honor the people that are here right now and the people who will be coming in a little bit later for recordings. Place in my hand the worries, the fears, anything that might be holding you back that is yours or not yours. Did someone pass away? And we ask if anyone is holding back, and this is a good time for you, please, please don't hesitate to give my people what you no longer want to hold on to. They feed on it like it's candy. From the beginning of your time to right now, any ancestral things that aren't working for you, that you would like to brush off your path, any protections that were placed by you or maybe somebody else from the beginning of your time to right now concerning any gifts that you have, give them up. Drop the shackles. Whooshy, whooshy. Ay, ay, ay. Ooh, they liked that. Whoever just gave that up, we appreciate it. They say the sun will shine on you. Kuita. Huitana e shenatao. Yena, yena, yena. We shall bury this in the soil to help the stories to do the natural process that the earth does for when trees fall down. It's a very slow process. Pitono shinama titunoma paoki. They're saying your trees, the things that aren't serving you. Whew. It's time for them to fall. That might mean, that might mean stepping away from maybe people. Titani tuta, wina patutono mashena mao koeta, wina bashe mao kita, yena tita. Maybe saying a little blessing for bringing in a community that supports you. Kuitano shewa. Bringing in a community that doesn't judge you. Kuitana tauko. Bringing in a community because we are one. Kuinati. If you see somebody suffering, if you see somebody like doing something that you wouldn't be doing, just realize that we are one. Send them love. Send them love. We are one. Yena tato tana ishtita. Yena ueta. We're all part of the tapestry, and the tapestry is one. We might have our own colors, our own texture, and we nao kitana shina mao kita, but we all make up the tapestry. Loving kindness. Kui tonka titunumopa. And so it is. Kuina gagayewa sewa. We just call into, with all of that powerful energy work, we call in help from our inner teachers and our ancestors and our spirit guides to come in, help us with any integration over this month, especially working on the heart space to help with being the hollow bones and the conduits. Putting some extra special care in the heart space for heart palpitations. They say it is done. If anybody would like to change any of their questions, this is a fully charged, energetic, whatever. Go big with your questions.
Amen.
Go big.
Awesome. Woo!
Debbie, did you understand any of that? She was going crazy.
Yeah.
I did. The process that generally takes time. You know how when you do the bread and there's purpose in every stage.
Yeah.
This is she sped it up. There's something with the process that she sped up. Does that make sense? And you kept saying, "Oh my gosh, slow it down!" But it's like, no, there's not time to slow it down right now. We need this. This needs push now. You know what I mean? It's time, like that kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, it's definitely. Things are coming faster. And I will say, even things that I'm working on are coming like faster, even though I wouldn't want to, I put them on the back burner and all of a sudden it's like, bam, it smacks you in the face. It's coming faster and harder. And so, yes.
That was so beautiful to witness. Like the flower feeling like the ant, the petals, it's just, wow.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to have to go for a walk after this. I feel like I'm a rocket ship about to take off.
Dinah said this was her first experience with JJ and just amazing.
It's not always like this.
Yeah, Dinah.
And someone feels charged. Let's see. Donnell said light language came through me, not the first time, but it's powerful. Thank you. Very, very, very fast. Yes. Gma is feeling shaky.
Yeah.
Remember to tell your guides to turn it down if it's too much.
I was thinking of you, Gma, when I'm just like, my heart started to have palpitations. I'm like, Gma's here.
Yeah.
Slow it down.
Yeah.
Let's see, that was so much needed. Thank you, JJ. Sonia said. Earlier, someone was asking if they could do a one-on-one miter. Yes, she does. She does do one-on-one sessions.
Martha, yes. Martha, do you have coughing fits when you're have you ever noticed the coughing fits when you have energy, like you're releasing energy? I wonder. And yeah, if anybody would like one-on-one, it's I have a website, it's tutaspeaks.com, and I'll put it in after I step out of the live stream. But
take you on your own personal journeys.
Yeah.
Find information there.
Dana says it sounded like Ogala Lakota.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
Betsy said her first experience too, and I had to help let go of any past pain, and then you said so, and it's done, and wow.
Yay.
Yeah, that was powerful.
Yeah. Good.
It is done.
I love that Roxanne already heard the light language in the shower today. See, it's charged. Your questions, go big, people. If you want to
big or go home.
Go big.
Go
big. So Miter wants to know who is being channeled. JJ has guides that work with
you. Want to explain that, JJ?
Yeah, I call them Tuta. When my language came out, I was in Sedona, Arizona, and I had already been doing like years and years of personal work on myself. And this language popped out when I was on a retreat, and the story's on my website. But so when my language popped out, emerged, it took me a while to work with it, and I already had a spiritual community, so they helped me put all the pieces together too. And I noticed that it had a healing quality when we would do healing circles with the spiritual community is so important because they don't look at you like you're weird. You know, you can,
True.
It's just this beautiful, it's like this community that just keeps building here. And, so I found that when I was speaking the language, people would have emotional releases or feel better, or pain was relieved. And so, but I call them Tuta, or they wanted to be called Tuta because there's different teachers, and usually the grandmother comes through and like scolds and yells at people. I'm not sure if today was grandma or not. I don't know.
I felt different. I didn't.
Yeah. This one was just like pushing through. I'm coming through. And yeah. So.
Yeah. Grandma usually, she's pushy too, but not.
This one was from the stars or something. Sometimes I don't even understand my own language. They'll share with me stories, like the stuff that I was saying was a little bit of the translation. But when I'm working with people, or when you guys are in the chat room, you're going to have your own experience, your own translation. That's the best way I can explain it. Like, I don't understand Karen's language. It's an energy interaction with her. I know how it makes me feel. Yeah.
And sometimes when I speak mine, it's like some of it, it's almost like they'll give me the English version of it as well. And then, so sometimes I will pop in with English, but I couldn't tell you what I say. Even when I'm doing it, I can't tell you what I say. So, and then sometimes it'll be hands too, hand gestures. So it'll be all of it.
Yeah. I'm going to go chill out for a little bit.
All right.
I have to go for a nature walk.
Thank you, JJ, for
good luck with your questions, everybody. Whew.
Yes, thank you, JJ. Appreciate it.
All right, have a good night.
Hugging you.
Hugging you. Love you. Okay. So
Is this that same one, Tasty Melon? Or is this a new one? I'm old school today with my little sweatshirt on and a turtleneck. I feel like I'm back in the 80s.
Is it cold there?
It is cold here.
It was cold here today. It was very windy. So
it's just cold. I'm looking forward to, I'm starting to dream about those nights where you can walk out and there's still a hint of warm in the air. You all know what I'm talking about.
yeah. Yes, guys. So Ian is correct. I only need 152 more subscribers. And so if you haven't subscribed, please do. Check out JJ's channel as well and subscribe to her as well as Debbie's. So I would type all that in there, but I don't have, oh, Roxanne, you're in Massachusetts too, huh? I don't have my eyeballs on. So
Yeah,
you don't want me
talking about appreciating the 80s look.
Yeah.
Yeah, to Barb
so, all right. So
Marvita and Sandy.
Yeah. What part of Massachusetts, Roxanne? Tasty. Is this the same one that we've been dealing with for a while?
Let us know if you're still in here, Tasty.
Actually, Roxanne, it's not, because I just moved here in November. Well, I don't know where that's at. I don't know where that's. I'll have to look that up later. Yeah, I just moved in November. I'm from Colorado originally. So Tasty says she thinks it's a new one.
New one. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So
just wanted to check, see if they were still, because I thought we took care of that one. So
this one feels like a female. Was the other one a female?
I don't remember actually. I just remember kind of.
This being is moving things in the middle of the night and refuses to leave. And Dot's in Maryland. Let's see. I feel female.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I'm not feeling anything. I do feel female as well, like you're saying. There's no fear. I mean, they're not aggressive. They're not trying to hurt anyone. But there is a little bit of a possessive feel.
Mm-hmm. And I can't tell if it's the land or if it's the house.
Yeah. It could be part of the land. I don't feel the home either. I feel nearby, but she's being possessive. There's somebody brought her in, and now she's being possessive of things. Like maybe that's what she was in life. Maybe she was possessive of things in life. Maybe that was one of her challenges of being like keeping things, stealing things, stuff like that. Or I don't know. But if you want to ask her to leave, then you harness that. But why is she trying to scare us? I don't think she's not. I feel like she's trying to get your attention. Because she wants to. It's like she wants to. It's like almost like take what is mine. Like she feels like it's hers, but it's not the house. It's not. It's like little items. If she's moving stuff or you're missing things, it's items that she.
Yeah,
that's what I'm sensing. You can harness this, okay? Because you're in charge here. So
you guys have to realize this is a blanket statement for everybody. We are stronger now than we have ever been. And what they're showing me is all of us being connected, it kind of helps you out on your own energy. So take, I'm sorry to put it this way, but one of my guides is like, grab your balls. Sorry, but go for it, because you can put your foot down, Tasty. You can do this.
So yeah, and again, I know that we can't see them, so that adds a little bit of a fear thing, and they feed off that, right? So that's where they gain some of their energy to be stronger and do more things. So, but just harness in this. You take control into your own hands, and just say, you can light a candle, sit it down, and make it like a little time where you're calling her in, and just call her in and say, hey, this is our house. You need to go back either where, out of this space. Just invite her to leave. You can also let her know that she has loved ones that are on the other side of that white light and that are waiting for her, and to invite her to cross over through the light where she can be safe, free, and loved. Okay.
Tasty, are you on Facebook? Because there's this prayer that I posted on Facebook, and I just keep seeing that prayer, and it's nothing bad. It's just pray over the house that, that for protection. Like I said, I don't get the scary feeling, and Debbie doesn't either, but it would help a little bit to calm things down. So if you are, check on that, please, and then see. Okay.
And also, be empowered. Don't give your power over to a ghost.
Nope.
They like you to think that they have the power, but you do.
Yep, you have all the power, and you're like a battery, so you can choose to give them that energy or cut that energy off. And the more energy you give them, the harder it is for you. So cut the energy off and don't be fearful. Blah blah. Okay, yay! Thank you for that. Okay, who is the next one?
Bright star.
Yeah.
Weed addiction.
When I saw this, I was like,
is there such a thing?
That's what I said. I said, you say it like it's a bad thing. Not that I smoke, but hey. Let's see.
What I'm seeing here, it's almost like they're showing me like a blanket, how you put a blanket over something, and if you could hide a few things underneath that blanket and you wouldn't even see that it's there. And so it's kind of like finding what it is that blanket is covering. So if you feel, this addiction isn't really necessarily, I don't know how to say this, not necessarily weed.
Addiction could be plenty of other things.
Yeah, but why? What are you using that tool for? What is addiction? What is addiction doing for you?
Are you doing it to disconnect from things that are happening in your life? Is that what you're trying to say?
Or covering? It's more covering because they're showing me a blanket.
Cover.
So it's more of a covering thing. Man-made alcohol, God-made weed. Who would you trust?
True.
Amen. But anyways, so it's more about the addiction and why we latch onto something. Okay. So where is this need coming from? And that's kind of where spirit is asking you to look to. Look to the source of why you are attaching to something like weed that gives you that vacation for a minute from it, so to speak. Okay. So, and why do you need so many vacations from this, what you're needing to detach from? That's a good point.
Yeah.
Great starting thing. Okay. So that's, okay. I wanted to throw out just a couple cards on, just to give you some more on that. But it's more, it's like, don't so focus. And again, it's giving it power to the word addiction. You're giving power to this. So it's more, use your energy and power towards what you're trying to blanket and cover and what you're needing the vacation from. That's where you want to throw your energy at. And so that's more where we want to look.
Yeah.
If you want to stop doing something, you have to find out
what are you escaping from?
What is it helping
up?
you with? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's
so just so you know, our list is already closed. I noticed I saw a question go through, but the list is closed.
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot I was supposed to say that.
Yeah,
the list is closed. But don't worry, your answer may be your question may be answered either in someone else's question or it always happens.
Yeah, we get as soon as you 6:30 on 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, whatever it is here. The unfortunately the list gets closed fairly quick. So just keep that in mind. So you have to jump on here fairly early. The next time we'll be doing this is, what's today?
So she doesn't feel like she's trying to escape for something, but Bright Star, if you step into an addiction and what they're showing me, this is something that's it could be an unconscious thing that you're not working on yet or seeing fully, that you're trying to relieve from. I understand wanting to laugh and watch funny movies. That's all part of it, and that's great. But when it becomes more of something that it's like you have to do it, that's an addiction.
Yeah, that's where it's that. But it's daily thing because I can't sleep without smoking.
I don't see that as an addiction then. But they're saying your guides are still bringing in that there is some underlining things that you need to look at. And I threw cards and it's saying the same thing. Either something's not being fulfilled or there's something lacking, or there's, you have the fish here, or there's something underlining that still needs to be looked at. And you have the snake. So that tells me that there is something there. It doesn't mean it's asking you to kind of, and it's been there for a while. So this is a deep-seated something. And so maybe it wouldn't be on the surface of my life is good. So why would I need to be covering up something, and why do I need this to sleep and like that? Well, that's a lot of people use this to sleep. It's a valid, like Renee said, it's a valid medicinal tool.
But we invite you to look into that because this is the season. They literally just popped in here. Literally, I just had a face come in here and say, but this is the season that we have to work on our stuff. And so if you are not getting it, they're going to knock on your door harder. So if you see repetitive things happening, look at it.
So if you ask this question, they're going to dive in and go, oh, we have an opportunity to let her know, hey, there's some this really is an addiction. And that's why they were kind of saying, no, it's actually underneath here. There's some stuff we want you to release. It's no longer serving you. And so do some soul searching, and you know, if you don't know what it is now, I feel like since it did come up, you'll know soon.
Yeah, you'll know soon. So thank you so much, Bright Star, for that
Give me a
question.
hug.
Woot, woot. So next one, let's see. Roxanne, message from my grandfather.
Everything in moderation. Yeah. Oh, grandfather. Roxanne, I feel like I have a grandfather here. Let me know if this is him. But I see he's working on some projects, and so I don't know if he's working on projects there or if he liked to do his projects here, like little things, keeping busy. He, you know, in his projects, like later in life, or when he had time, I should say. So he's kind of looking up, you know, kind of through his glasses, and he's just saying, bringing in that feeling of kind of just surrounding you doing something, like you stepping into something that you're interested in. He would like you to do something new, possibly, or find something that you're passionate about, creatively, a creative outlet, he's saying. He said this will be good for your mind to focus on, like, something creative, a creative outlet, he's saying. This will help you.
So Roxanne, it's really, really super important for you to comment during this. Now, it's running kind of slow. There's a lot of lag. Okay. So he came by right after he passed, and I didn't even know he had died. So.
Okay. Well, his message for you tonight is he's really encouraging you to step into something, a creative outlet, and that'll help with something settling. It'll be settling for you.
Settling and grounding.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching roots go down deeper into the.
Okay.
You know, the roots going down deeper, and you keep showing me the roots going deeper. So a lot of grounding. He
sure loves you. And
I think he asked a cousin of mine to introduce me to a yogi. She did, my teacher. Mm-hmm.
He also he's kind of like, he's saying he would never want to change who you are. So I feel like he really saw you and loved you just in your own magical self. Even if you may have felt different or whatever, he loved you and saw you in just who you were. And he's bringing that across right now. He was
a Rosicrucian. Yay.
What?
It's a best way I can describe it is it's kind of, but not really, like, what do you call that? Why can't I think of the name of it? Oh, what do you think? Oh, what are they called? You know, the guys that they're giving me the hats, you know, in the parades. Rosicrucian is just a form of belief. It's a mystical order, and basically, it's kind of, I'm trying to think of what it's called. A secret society.
Oh, okay.
you know,
Oh, okay. Someone just,
no real religion to it because of the fact that each person has their own religion, so they accept everybody. Oh, they're kind of like the Masons, but not really. Thank you, Roxanne. Finally, they gave me the word. So, yes.
And a mystical order. Okay.
That would make sense because I literally see the Rosicrucian cross. And so I couldn't understand. I was like, that's my stuff. Why am I saying so that'd make total sense.
Okay. And yeah, so he had introduced her to meditation when she was younger. So this is all makes sense to what he's bringing in for you tonight, Roxanne. But he's encouraging you to do something that'll actually with your meditation and something creative brought together.
Yeah.
He's just sending. His light is all over you. Love, love, love. Beautiful. Nice to meet him, Roxanne. Thank you.
Awesome. Yay. Sorry, I'm just laughing in my head. Okay. Delilah, messages from loved ones who have passed. Oh, now we're going to get a whole slew of them.
Open the door.
Exactly. That's what just happened. I'm like, okay. No problem, Roxanne. Let's see, Delilah. So Delilah, this makes it kind of a little bit hard because you're going to have to help me out here. So we do have a few people here. The one that, and what makes it hard is because of the fact that this person shows up as a male, a young male. That does not necessarily mean that he would have passed that way. He literally is telling me this. So he may have passed in his 30s, 40s, and then he says maybe pushing 50, but he's coming in younger than that. So does that sound familiar? Someone that would have passed that way? I feel like this probably feels like a has she said anything?
I'm looking over here, see if she
Okay.
pops up. I'm not seeing Delilah. Are you here? It helps us if you pop on so we can kind of step into your energy as well. And a lot of times, you guys, and you all know this happens, that we're bringing in somebody else's
relative.
So
yeah, I tried to connect to see who
especially
he was.
when Delilah's here. Okay.
So does that sound familiar? I mean,
can you click her up here so I can just have her name? There we go.
Okay. So I just feel like this person would have been, I feel like he's almost like an uncle.
A brother who was 65 with special needs.
Oh, okay. That makes sense because that totally makes sense because every time I try to connect, I'm like, okay, is it uncle? Is it brother? I literally bouncing around going every which way. So that makes total sense. So, and then he literally goes, I gotcha. And he smiles. He's literally trying to grab some other female, like some female, and bring her in too.
Well, maybe it's the sister feeling I got over here. Maybe he's bringing her in.
He's literally like, okay, I'm excited to see you, but here she needs to talk to you, and he's literally bringing her in and grabbing her hand. So, what do you got over there? I'll watch you. Go with that, and then he's saying, "Come back." So go with her.
Well, I'm kind of waiting for her to pop in about the female, because I initially felt like a sister feel. It could be an aunt, but
It's
I
very
don't know why
weird.
I went to sister.
Yeah, they keep like pointing. Like it almost makes me feel as if these people would have come into your life in different lifetimes, because they keep bouncing from back and forth. So does that make sense, Delilah? Do you have a sister? We're in the lag is pretty slow, pretty slow.
Pretty slow, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just go ahead and tap in some more and see if she has what she's doing. And I don't know if she was an older sister, or it might not even be a sister is the deal. But I have a feeling here.
She said, try mom.
Okay. That right, because when she came in, she felt young, you know. But anyway, so because I see her and I'm like, if she is a sister, she would have been bossy. So that makes sense. It was a mom, because I'm seeing, you know, someone who's like in the kitchen doing stuff and like pointing, you know, blah blah blah.
She's talking about the brother. The brother knows her as Hunt.
Oh, okay. So, and that's why I'm like, if this is a sister, she was bossy, because I'm seeing her, you know, she has the run of things. So it makes sense that it's your mom. And she was very busy. She would be the type that she never, maybe later on, but, you know, in life, she would have been very busy, not one to sit down. There was always something cooking. There was always something, there's moving parts everywhere, basically, like always doing something. Okay. But there is love. There's a lot of love, she's saying. Even though she was busy, you knew that you were loved. And
yes,
and
my mom was always in the kitchen.
Yeah.
That's how much of a lag we have.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna see if she has a special message she wants to bring through. I just feel like she has she's putting a blanket around one of your kids, one of your children. You know, that she loves on all of you all the time. Don't think she's not busy over there too. She is, and she's busy loving on all of you. But she's highlighting one of your children and putting a blanket around him as far as in love and support of him right now. So if he's had challenges this year, she's giving extra love to him. So just know that behind the scenes, she's got this. I see her also kind of going. I don't know if you find things missing or moved. I feel like she goes around and moves things into different, like she may want it here and you have it here type of feel to it. So I don't know if she actually does that, or she feels like there's some reorganization that she would like better. Anyways, that's all just out of loving you. So blessings to you.
So brother, it's very odd because I've been having a conversation with him and literally I'm like, okay, why, you know, because they usually go back and people who came as disabled here go back up normal. They're not disabled. I've never seen anybody that comes disabled. So I'm like, I mean, he's showing me what life was like when he was here. And just that, like, I can't put my finger on anything too long without going squirrel, you know, and just the way things were in his head. And I'm like, well, can you talk to me like you would if you were up there? You know, why are you coming in this way? And he basically said that you wouldn't know him, you know, you just wouldn't know him in that light. But he just wants you to know that he literally is with your mom, and he gives your mom this really big old hug. And they both look, they literally, he goes like this to me, and he's, you know, shows you, and he's looking down on you and yours. And so he's a much stronger, and he's much better, and he's really, really good up there. But you know, he just keeps telling me that if he were to change the words or it's a struggle to kind of to put a sentence together, basically. I mean, for whatever purpose. And he's just like, no, I need to just be this for right now. So just know that he's looking out for you, and there is lots of love. And then, you know, I don't know if he was here or if he is now up there, but he is a little bit of a jokester, you know, and, you know, a little bit of a prankster. So I would agree with the moving stuff. And he literally goes right behind your mom and moves it a different way.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yay. It was nice to meet them both. So yeah. Yay, Delilah.
Beautiful. Beautiful, Delilah. It was nice to meet her.
All right. So Donnell. Sudden intense depression at the same time, but in different cities. Why? Let's see.
There's some good questions coming tonight, right?
Yeah. I'm just seeing, you know, I have not checked out the Schumann resonance to see what it's doing. But I'm just seeing it's the energy and things. You know, Donnell, you guys are, you know, all of us, you know, it's nothing spectacular. It's nothing special. We're all empathic, you know, and, you know, they literally show, you know, that veil is lifting and it's getting thinner, and, you know, being able to see that, being able to feel it. I mean, we're all going through that. The thing is that you guys have got to remember is that's not yours. You don't have to own it, and just understand that you're picking up on this energy. And so ground yourself, you know. They show me pushing it off, brushing it away. Just, this is not mine. I do not own this, that kind of thing.
Here's Donnell here.
Yeah. What are you feeling, Debbie?
I do feel that they both definitely are empaths, but I also, I'm getting a chord.
Yeah.
So to me, there's some kind of connection to that time period or whatever it was.
It's funny. Yes. Just now she types, it's a good feeling to know that she and I are connected more than you know.
Yeah, but there's a chord here, and I don't know if it was like whether it was the time of, it says same time but different. But so I don't, because you know how you can get triggered easily. You can get triggered by something.
Yeah.
You don't even know, and all of a sudden you're diving in this deep depression, and you don't even know why. Yeah. But being in two different cities and that happening, it makes me curious to know what that chord was and what the time was. So whatever it was, they were both triggered the same moment.
She said she and I were so surprised to realize we both had the same weird experience.
Okay, so that experience is what you want to kind of look into. And so next time you can harness whatever it was before it harnesses you. Does that make sense? But there's a cord there. You guys are there's a connection, and it goes, beyond this lifetime. And it is beautiful. Lifted quickly for both of us too. Good. And so so if you want to start being able to you being in charge of it, then kind of investigate it and see what was the trigger, and so you can be the one in charge of it instead of it in charge of you.
I think that her father may send out negative energy. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I would say
protect yourself from that. Mm-hmm.
I would say, Donnell, that it's not and the feeling that I got is it's not, they literally threw me in his shoes, and it's not that I'm meaning to, it's just that I'm going through my own personal stuff, and I'm having to look at my baggage, and in that I'm thinking about you guys, and then that's how it happens. So I don't think he's sitting, stewing, being nasty. It just kind of happens. Does that make sense? So yeah,
be proactive. Don't wait for it to happen. Be proactive. You both can together.
Yep. Woohoo. Yay. All right. Thank you, Donnell. Appreciate that question. Bella, I have to say that earlier when I saw this and when this came across, I really have, and I really have a hard time answering this. Not because, well, I'll just say it. My guides are saying no, it's not any of our business. That's what my guides say. This is somebody's personal thing. And so that's what I'm hearing.
I don't even understand the question.
So did whoever L is, commit suicide? Oh. So when I saw it earlier, my guides literally were like, nope, we're not touching that. And they wanted to give L privacy. And they just told me that it they weren't going to answer it. So.
So what L, if this is L, I don't know if someone's representing for L but what they do want you to know is that everything is good now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's to focus on that they want you to focus on that they are home.
Uh-huh.
And that they are in a really good place now. And I'm not getting a sense of one way or the other. I do sense that that there were some challenges.
Yeah.
But what I'm being shown is that they want you to focus on that they are really in a good place.
Yep.
And all is well with them.
Yep.
What we experience here, Bella, when someone passes over, we carry the grief. We carry the light. What seems like we're down here wrestling with it. They're free.
Yeah.
And so that's what they want you to know, that they are free.
And that's that whole. I would agree. Now that makes sense the way they gave it to me so quick, because it's like, wouldn't I get the stop? No, don't focus on that,
More of a not focus. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't focus on whether they did or didn't. Just focus on that right now they're free and they're connected to source energy. And that's just a really beautiful space to be in. And that's what, it's someone who keeps coming to me.
Yeah. So. Okay. So, yeah. Continue to talk to them, Bella, and see what you can do to help them, and keep praying for them,
Yep.
but they what they're saying is, yeah, their challenges here are over, and they get to have fun at home now. So that's the basics of that, Bella.
Yeah, why we're stuck here.
Yeah, we're stuck here.
He keeps saying that he's worried about his kids.
Okay. So those are the message he's bringing to you.
Mm-hmm. So.
All right, Bella. Blessings.
Hey. Yep. See, Barb, you're absolutely right. I mean, sometimes in this space that we're in, we want to know, we want to, but for them, it's like, nope, don't worry about that.
And sometimes, though,
yeah, sometimes they do.
Yeah, because of more what for us as far as justice or whatever we're learning or whatever the story's not done. Sometimes it's important to bring closure to that on some level, but that's for us, not for them. They don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Most of them don't anyway. The ones that do seem to be in the in-between still. They're not
over there.
They're trying to fix it still.
Yep. Okay. Sandra from Connecticut. Message from Spirit about my husband's health. Okay. Okay, what's your husband's name? I usually don't ask, but I just got told to ask, so. Mm-hmm. Matthew. Okay. Okay. Got it. Several different times. Okay. Matthew. So, Sandra, I'm kind of curious what's up with the nauseated kind of feeling that I'm getting. What's up? Does he feel nauseated? Is that something that he regularly does? My typical way that I usually check is just kind of put a silhouette. I stare off into space over there and put a silhouette, and I'm not really seeing any yellow, and that's a good sign. But yellow basically means the reason I'm not seeing it is because I would not be okay.
Cancer. I'm seeing him sitting there, and there's all these bottles. I don't know. It could be metaphor, but kind of looking at the bottles of medications.
Yeah.
And taking note. Like you have to.
Pancreatic cancer.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if in your state and what your belief system is in reference to the nausea and, but I just get really nauseated and I'm kind of hungry, but I'm very nauseated. So
that probably would, I mean, I don't know, but that sounds like that would go along with what his cancer is, right? Sandra says yes.
So it's really, I don't know what your belief system is. I don't know, what his thought is or what your state is, but I want to say this very carefully. Okay. So I would look into CBD, THC, things like this. because I really want to eat, but I think I'm going to throw up. I mean, it's like that. I want to eat, but I just keep getting nauseated. So sometimes THC and that stuff can kind of help with that, with the nausea. You might want to consider that. He may want to look into that. And so the reason what I was going to say was before I saw cancer is when I see the yellow, it's usually because someone does not know that there's an issue there. Okay. But and so that's why I'm not seeing a highlighted yellow. You know what's going on, you know. Uh, the best thing that you can do is allow him to speak. And they're showing me what Debbie has said in the past. So it's important for you just to let him speak his truth on however he's feeling, and for you as well to realize that okay, so they're showing me you're trying to be so strong and a trooper, but you need to realize that you need to take a step back and have, voice your emotions to someone as well. Does that sound, does that make sense?
And yes, and to add to that, a message from Spirit for you, and you want to support. I know you want to support him the best you can, Sandra. I feel that from you, and you want him to feel supported, and be that person that he needs during this time. It's important. To allow that time, allow everything to be spoken, and it's not a time to keep things, keep hiding things. Allow him his journey through this, as you allow yourself your journey through this, because you're both experiencing this together. Although he's the one that's carrying the illness, right? It's just not time to be silent with each other. Just continue to bring that love in and light to each other and to him. And just, there's he has, does he have, okay, so they're not giving me any timing on this, and I did throw some cards as well. I don't have timing. Spirit is just giving a message of how to support him through this, and how to take care of yourself, and that's where they're really focusing on. And
they want, and the reason why is because they say they want you to love every minute. They want you to take in every minute, not have a clock that's going, okay, he's got this long, but to love each other and to take care of each other and to support each other and speak your truths, And for you, they keep saying, even if because they have you guys sitting right next to each other, and then you're reaching out over here. So if there's someone that you need to reach out to, it is okay. You need to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
So we will definitely keep you in the prayer circle.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. You and him. All right.
So sending lots of light and love and healing to him, and support to you.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah. There's lots of love. There really is. And it's so, and they just keep saying, they just don't want you to live by the counting down of something. if that makes any sense, because they have me, you watching the time counting down. They don't want you to live like that.
No. Treasure the moments.
So yeah. And Sandra, if you are not on the Way Showers, we have a Facebook group called the Way Showers, and if someone could please post that in the group, prayers for him, that would be awesome, and her. So, all right, Joanne, messages for my brother Kenny. What was so again? Sometimes, Joanne, are you here? So
yes, she's here.
Okay, I'm here. Elbow bump, elbow bump. Okay, so was he, and I just need to make sure I've got the right person because he came in really strong. So was he a person that really liked cars, like vehicles? Because first he was sitting behind the wheel, and then he got out of the car and he's like, oh, look at this, so he's all happy about the car. Does that sound like him? Something about a car. This person just keeps showing me this car, literally like he's Vanna White or something.
Well, I do feel his energy, him coming in over here as well, and I feel like his, he was a good-looking man. He was kind of a mover and a shaker. Is a feeling I get from him. Let us know, John, if this sounds. He was killed by a drunk driver. Okay, so I don't have. He was I feel like he was respected, well liked, like that type of feel to him. Like he has a lot of good energy to him. Is this him, Joanne?
Yeah. God, it's such a lag.
It is a lag. It makes it hard to do these type of mediumship readings.
Yeah. And I would agree with you. I mean, he feels like, I just keep hearing a mover and a shaker. Mm-hmm. That's what I hear, a mover and a shaker. But he was very respectful and very, very nice.
Kind man, yeah.
Kind man. He wouldn't have been this type of person that would have taken advantage of people. I mean, he died.
He was well liked. Well liked.
22 is when he passed. Okay. And that makes sense because
he's young.
He's like, nobody. I mean, granted, he died with a drunk driver, but nobody would expect this. And so I have to ask again, did he really love his car? Because he literally keeps showing me this car. I mean, he won't get off the car subject.
Well, it was probably something he maybe.
Yeah. He never hurt anyone.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, he's a sweetie.
But he embraced his life, like he. Mm-hmm. But I kind of want to know if this sounds familiar, because if this isn't Joanne's brother,
this person's coming in pretty strong.
He's coming in strong with these energies, so. But sure. He is coming in young. I mean, he is young.
Yeah.
And
she was at college then.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I think this is him. And I'm asking him for something else that you would identify with, Joanne. that you would
Who
know.
graduated from Stanford? He did. He loved music. 1965. Was he dating somebody? Because he's like, was he starting to get serious with somebody? He keeps showing me this female.
Well,
go ahead. I'll watch for comments.
I have a real headache. I mean, I all of a sudden have a really big headache, so
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time getting any more from him because the headache came on. But
yeah, not sure. Okay. Well, this is.
I do know that he came right in when you asked for him, and he kind of just, kind of gave his essence of who he was. And he's kept himself around 22. He's a little older than that. And that would make sense to my head.
That would make sense. She said he had a broken neck.
Yeah, that's why I want to move.
Tone it down there, brother.
I don't. I usually don't get the physical stuff, but I'm just seeing if Joanne, if he has a message for you right now, or if there's some connection here. He's contemplating. He's showing me a contemplation. So he's being contemplative. So I don't know if you've been in a space where you've just been contemplating just life, or if you've just kind of been in a melancholy state of mind. If you or someone has been going through that, he's showing me that he is putting that symbol of the blanket around them, whether it's you or someone who's going through this, some kind of contemplating and melancholy feel to it. He's comforting them. He's wrapping them up and comforting them and trying to breathe.
She said it's the only thing that makes her cry.
Okay.
So it's her going through this.
So he's doing this for you. And so he knows when you are talking to him, he knows when you need him there, and he is there because he's showing me him putting this blanket around you. So, and he sends that love right back to you. So that's the message he's bringing in tonight for you. So blessings to you, Joanne. Sweet brother.
Yay.
And he presents himself around 28-ish.
Mm-hmm.
I know he was 22, but he's
grown up just
a little. He's
like, I like this age.
Yeah, I'm going to stay here.
Okay, thank you so much, Joanne. By the way, guys, we got about 15 more minutes, and then we are going to cut it off.
Yeah, I hope I make it.
Yeah, and that's, I was just going to say, if we make it, because Debbie's headache started and mine is kicking in right now. So don't be shocked if we do maybe 2 more.
Mm-hmm. We love you guys, though, and we're always on, so we'll be back.
Yes, it is, Sandy. It is.
Oh, yes.
So yeah, it's 100% that. And what I would invite you to do is to process what those dreams, how those dreams make you feel. Okay. For instance, and I've said this before, before I really stepped in professionally, I used to have dreams that I would have flowers growing right here and right here. And I didn't want anybody to know, so I would yank the flowers out. And then I closed my hands, and then the flowers would start growing. So I yank them out again. And then the roots, each time I yanked them out, the roots would start growing deeper and deeper. And I was like yanking because I didn't want anybody to know. And so when I looked at it, it was the fear of really stepping out professionally, the fear of that. And so I would invite you to look at what those actually mean to you. Does it make you scared? You can have dreams of past lives. So if you can acknowledge them, and if you can, go through them and piece them out, then they will have messages for you. It doesn't have to look, and they want you to know it doesn't have to look like anybody else's.
And also, Sandy, sometimes I can keep up with them. We're getting a lot of work done fast, right? So a lot of work done in a short period of time. So this is the dreams, the working in that sleep state. And I was pulling cards to see also maybe something that to focus on for you about all these crazy dreams. The center of this is
I would agree.
Messages here.
Yeah, I would agree, Sandy. The speed is sometimes crazy.
So the messenger coming in here. I feel like they're working on childhood stuff that you are still carrying and trying to So even if you don't think anything about childhood, or that you have put stuff in your backpack and are still carrying it from your experience growing up and learning how to trying to survive and live in this experience here as humans, your dreams are regarding that. So you have the Sith, the child, and the whip, and that's all regarding taking care of some of these consistent things that from past abuse stuff, possibly, or past things that you're still carrying in your backpack. So your dreams are part of helping you work on some of this.
Yeah. I mean, Sandy, just to let you know, I mean, my dad and my grandmother came to my dreams. And so it's doing it. She said this started when I was 7 and pushed it into the backpack until about 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah.
Okay. So it's time now.
Yeah. Just really look at it and just remember, it does not matter what anybody else's opinion or thought process is about your dreams. They're yours. You process them. You feel it, think of what it means, and, talk to somebody if you want to, but don't take no, that doesn't mean that, that means this. You do you. Okay. So,
okay. So we've been given permission that the next 2 can wait till Friday. So,
Yep. So are we doing one more?
Oh, I was just, if we want to, but
I think we're going to do one more, I think it was, and then the next 2 can wait.
Oh, okay.
Did I get that right? I hope I got that right.
You're welcome, Sandy. We are sending you light, love, and lots of healing. Fast.
Well,
you're on the fast track of healing. How nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and let me tell you, Sandy, it hurts. It's quick. It is, you really got to process it. You really got to realize that it's going to come fast. You're going to process it fast. It's going to go out fast. It's going to hit you sometimes when you least expect it. So just be open to it. All right.
Yeah. Be willing to do the work. Might as well. It's not helping you carrying it in the backpack. Here's Sonia's question.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. Will my assistant be able to keep her job? The assistant job, or is there another one?
Is this the correct question, Sonia? Connie, I'm giving you a big hug. We had a good time last night.
Okay, her job. My
Her job.
boss is thinking of letting her go.
Okay. Let me check.
See, I just see two different ones.
Yeah. It wasn't when it wasn't clear.
Yeah.
And so, because usually you get a yes or a no. So I feel like this energy is still kind of
Wonky. Yeah.
wonky, but I do have a message from spirit for you about it. It's if she does move on from this job, it'll be. I feel like she's not. I feel like she's staying, but if she does move on, it's just always know out of this whole situation, and this is for everyone. If someone loses a job,
Yeah.
there. Wow, that means something good is coming in, or
When
better.
door closes.
I know it sucks in the moment, but just if we could grab onto that knowledge that this is just an open door to something else that's on your path that is meant for you to step into.
Mhm.
I feel like I have the mountain, the ship, and then the bear, and I'm not sure
Yeah.
that I don't know that she's going to be leaving.
And
You
that's
know,
what I said. I see two. So is this her only job, or is she doing something on the side?
okay.
You know?
Most people have two jobs these days.
Yeah. So I don't.
I'd be stepping into more work for me. Oh, if she leaves. Yeah,
Okay.
interesting. I don't know that. This is a tough one at this juncture.
Yeah.
But I did hear them say if this does happen, I know that she's anxious about
Maybe
it.
doing something on the side. She did have another, but got
Laid off. Okay, so that might be because I'm feeling so much little bits and pieces of energy of her.
Uh-huh.
I see her working and happy doing work, and then I see her crying over here, and then I see her, going about doing something. There's energy all over. I didn't get a yes.
And then I see the finances of it, like, is it really worth keeping her?
Right.
So that's where I worry about.
But either way, the cards are showing I didn't get it that she was going to go, but it's either way, it's going to be the energy is good for her.
Yeah, it feels good for her.
Whether it's opening up something new for her or if it's staying. But I know you're like,
No.
If she does her, you do her, but it's just making more work for me, right? The finances is my boss's concern, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I really see the boss looking at it like, so what they're showing me is like the boss hands over this paycheck and it's like, was this really worth it? Could I have split this up 3 other ways to have this done? And so, I just keep seeing a teeter-totter, Yeah. Yeah, you'll be taken care of. So, Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. And I really think if she does, it really does open up because she gets to figure out what she really wants to do. Yeah.
Yeah, so sorry. So I just I was seeing so many different flashes. I wasn't quite sure how to put them into a sentence for you, and it could be because I have a headache, and I apologize for that, Sonia.
And her headache's really bad because I can feel it.
So
all right, guys. Yay. I mean, I really am, I don't know if you have 3 people that they're working, but I agree with Debbie. I mean, the energy feels good if she,
no matter what.
yeah, the energy feels good for her if she ends up losing it because I feel like I get to find what I'm looking for. But the boss really is, and I don't know if there's 3 people, but they really show me like that thing. He's like, I could split it up this way, So
Yeah. Melissa, there you are. Where have you been? I've been worried about you. Good to see you.
yes, good to see you, Melissa. So, I haven't really talked to anybody about this. So just to let everybody know, yes, I did get a different job, which I said a couple of times. However, that means that one of the days that I work is Tuesday nights. And so,
Switch this night up.
yep. So, depending on when my actual start date is, it's kind of up in the air. And I'm on your channel this weekend.
Sunday. Mm-hmm.
So I will know better on Sunday, and I will tell you what's going on Sunday when I get together with both my sisters and say, okay, what days are going to work for us to do that? Because I don't want to step on anybody else's toes out there that, but yeah. So yay, I'm excited and it's awesome. And yeah, this is new things for me. So
yeah, so as it plays out, as time gets closer to her actually making this switch and her feet in the door, as it gets closer, we'll have new times for lives to hang out with all ya.
Yeah.
All y'all.
Yeah. Oh, Debbie's is fine. It's just usually
my Sunday is fine. Yeah, it's Karen's channel, and it'll be on her whatever night she's doing. But yeah, Sharon, you need to be opening up your
YouTube, sister.
Your YouTube channel, sister.
Yeah. So if you guys have not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the button so you know when we're on my channel.
Thank you, Lane.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Well, and I think that if you remember
Thank you, Barb.
When Debbie and Mary read for me, they said that I was going to help a lot of people. And so that's what this job definitely opens up to do that. So I'm just really excited because one of the reasons why I came here. So
awesome. So Sharon says Lisa and I are starting this Saturday. So there you go, Sharon. What's the name of your channel? Hello.
Yeah, tell us your channel.
Oh, Nasty Woman Tarot.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Oh,
make sure you get the Rebel deck.
Oh yeah, you have to have the Rebel deck if you're going to have Nasty Woman Tarot.
Nasty Woman, yeah, you got to get the tarot. You got to get this one. And remember, it looks pink, even though it does show up pink.
Yep.
All right. Well, love you guys. Thank you so much for spending so much time with us. We appreciate you. Remember to love each other. And they're telling me to remind you that we're all a part of the tapestry, like JJ said. We're all different. We're all doing things our own way. We all, different colors, different feel, different textures, but it's a beautiful tapestry together, and we've got to remember that. So much love to you. We love you very much. You guys have an awesome week, okay?